Hello everyone, Helen here. How are you today? I hope you're okay, and welcome along to everybody, whether you're new or if you've been here lots of times before. It's lovely to have you here and to know that I'm not just sitting chatting to nobody. That's lovely. So it's just going to be a quick one today, it really is. Because it's actually a bit strange, because as I'm recording this, it's Sunday the 19th of May, and I'm not scheduling this to go out for about 3 weeks, which is when I'll just be back from another campervan trip, a longer one than usual. And so when we get back, I won't have time to make a podcast for the usual slot. So I decided to make not just this one, but the previous couple of podcasts. I made them in advance to go out for while I'm away. So you still get a little weekly visit from me if you would like to sit and listen. So this is, I'm speaking to you from 3 weeks ago, or whenever you happen to watch this. So that's strange. And it's a Sunday afternoon, and I don't know if the camera microphone will pick up on the sounds of children playing in their gardens and things. It's not as quiet as it usually is through the week. So, and if you are new, I often sit here and chat from my craft room about the things that I love to make, and other things as well that I like to do. Or sometimes I'm in the camper van and taking you on little trips all over the place. I can't wait to take you on the next trip. But more of that another time. I have Harold Fatmas, the mouse, sitting here just to remind me that I need to mention the mousealong makealong that's going on at the moment. And just to encourage you that if you haven't made a mouse yet, then you are very welcome to join in. You don't have to build a knit or crochet even. It can be a mouse created in any way that you like. It can be a picture of a mouse that you've sketched, or you can make a little clay mouse or whatever. It doesn't have to be knitted or crocheted, and sewing is excellent too if you can do that. But just to use your imagination, we're just having fun really, all making mice together. And I'll be so excited to share with you all the photos of the different mice that have been sent either by email, and my email address is in the description box below this video, or you can just post a photo of what you've made, or if you're in the middle of making it, on Instagram, and make sure you tag me as at mousiemakespodcast, as well as using the hashtag mousealongmal. So that's how you can let me know. And quite a few of you now have sent me photos. I'm really excited each time I get another photo of a finished mouse or mice, or even if it's in the process of being made. It's really great, and I'm sure you are going to really enjoy seeing what's been made when we get to the end of the make-along. And the deadline, just as a reminder, is the 30th of June 2024. And after that, I'll put everybody's names into a hat or a random thing and pick out some names that hopefully I can send prizes to. So it's very exciting. So thank you everybody who's decided to take part, whether you've let me know yet or not. That's just great. So that's that, and really I haven't got lots more to tell you about. I've just been going a bit mad with all of my to-do lists of things to do before I could go away, and not just fitting in my piano teaching, but lots of other jobs too, getting ready for going away. And so I've just put together a very short couple of videos to slot in when I finish chatting to you, and I hope you'll enjoy those. The first one is me reading another little story to you from the I don't know what I did with the book, the Fireside Lesson Book, which I thought was here a moment ago. Where is it? Oh, I'm sitting on it. Oops. So this 100-year-old book here which is for children, and which has this intriguing chapter at the end called Schoolroom Lectures. And a couple of podcasts ago, I think it was, I read you one of them called Sixpence, and I'm going to read another one to you today. And oops, oh dear, Harold Fatmas is coming for a closer look. You sit down there. So when you see the story, because I thought it was useful when I'm reading the story for you to see the words, so I'll just show you the different paragraphs as I go along. But you might be wondering why there's a coloured pictures, but that's just because when I took the photos, I put a postcard in the way of the other words because I didn't want it to be too distracting. So that's, if you're wondering why that's there, it's not actually part of the book. And then I'm going to follow that straight away with a very short video with a bit of piano music about just little tiny things that I've noticed when I've been out on my walks. And I don't even know, I might even have shown you one or two of them before. I couldn't remember. Usually when I've used little clips of video or photos, I put them in a different folder. So I'm not sure whether you've seen some of these before. You haven't seen all of them anyway. And I hope you're just going to enjoy just going slowly and contemplating these wonderful things that we can find out in nature. And then I'll pop back to say goodbye to you. Coming to Town by E. K. Robinson. In the dusk of early morning, as I pass under the creepers on the porch, a robin sings merrily, and in the shrubbery a noisy missel thrush is jarring in pursuit of the blackbird who had attempted an early raid upon his berries. Passing through the wide white gate, my steps ring clear upon the frost-ridged road, and the crisped edges of hoof-prints crackle as they break underfoot. So, between hedges of feathery frosted fairy-work, I trace the winding way to the station, with blackbirds showering hoar-frost as they fly out from the thorns, and waking yellowhammers twittering to the sound of passing footsteps. Sweet and full from the low branch of a hedgerow oak, whose frosted tracery seems ebony and silver against the early sky, rise the first notes of a song thrush's morning hymn, and quickly in other hedges other thrushes take up the loud refrain, until each 50 yards of road seems to have its gifted soloist leading the feathered choir. My steps fall lightly to music which develops new charms at every turn, and it is a cheery greeting which the village postman passes as he steps briskly by with the letters of 3 villages on his back. Cheery, too, are the porters at the station, as people must be in the country, and the little train, with its frosted windows without and comfortable foot-warmers within, snorts on its way through a landscape like the frosted sugarwork on some vast cake, dotted with birds for currants. On and on it goes, raising flocks of bewildered skylarks and trailing companies of fieldfares from every field. The panorama of the white frosted countryside is unrolled before the carriage windows. Cottages, frost-filmed on roof and ridged with frost on every gable, look like toy dolls' houses. The dead gold wastes of bracken are all pure silver now, and the dark depths of the furze clumps under their powdered heads, with the warm brown rabbits feeding near them, are the only spots of colour to the mile of landscape. So the country slides by, waste and covert and ploughland, pasture, river and wood, each with its living interests, until the more frequent houses cluster to towns, and the towns become suburban, while the darkening air proclaims that we are nearing the town of smoke. Through the rush and the swirl of men, with the jolting of wheels on the curbs and the clatter of sliding horse hoofs on the slippery wood, I plunge into a dull and sordid world where none of the anxious, frowning faces have smile or greeting for the passer-by, where the very air we breathe tastes second-hand. So at last I get to town, still holding in my hand unconsciously a feather picked up in the lane. So my original plan for this particular podcast was to take you on a little tour of Durham, which is my current home city, and I've been putting it together for absolutely ages, and it's taken me so long to do, and I've just run out of time to make that before going away on holiday. So that will be coming up soon. I'm looking forward to showing you around and telling you a bit of history of the city. It's a very interesting place. It's a lovely place to live. So that is something else that's coming up soon. And of course, I'll have lots of campervan adventures to show you as well from our 2.5 weeks away. So lots and lots to look forward to. And I'm looking forward to seeing lots more mice as well. So until I do see you again, take great care of yourself. Keep nice and busy doing some lovely things, and I will be back again very soon. Okay then, bye.